The Arsenal Invincibles need little to no introduction. The only team in Premier League history to go undefeated in a season, 49 games in fact, and they've got a shiny gold trophy for all their efforts. Under Arsene Wenger's guidance, they made history with iconic players in the starting 11, to which now have become icons in FIFA. No, not you, Jazza Lynch. Who?
They said, on the ball, you're the best at the whole club, including the first team.
Are you sure about that?
Messi!
Fuck off.
You think you're better than me?
What? No, I didn't say that.
So I guess you think you would have been some kind of big shot by my age, huh? Done things differently? Gotten that promotion?
I don't even know what you do.
I don't get nervous, but I'm starting to get a bit shaky, you know what I mean? I'm a little bit worried.
Now I'm panicking. Don't panic. No, I am, because I'm going to lose my job.
So today, we're attempting to recreate Arsenal's Invincible squad in career mode, re-simulating the team's career, and answering the big questions. Can they emulate their past success, win the league, even go invincible, or one step further, win the first Champions League title in Arsenal club history? In what's going to go down as probably, maybe, one of my last FIFA 20 career mode videos, so make sure if you do go on to enjoy, smash that like button down below, hit subscribe, turn on those notifications so you never miss an upload on the channel, and also, we're on that road to 100k before 2021. So help a brother out, show some love, and let's get straight into today's proceedings. Here's a rundown. We've tried to include as many of the Arsenal icons that were in that 2003/04 season. We couldn't recreate it perfectly, but here's how Arsenal transformed. They've gone from this starting 11, now switched over to the Invincibles with that iconic strike duo. It's the classic Wenger ball, 4-4-2 formation, Robert Pires on the left, Patrick Vieira in midfield, through to the back line now, and it's one of few players that have played for both Spurs and Arsenal. It's Sol Campbell, an 18-year-old Gael Clichy at left back, and the German shot stopper in between the sticks, Lehmann. My apologies, it was actually Patrick Vieira, the captain of this Arsenal Invincibles squad, so he's gonna get the armband for today's simulation experiment. We've imported their mid-tier icons, so it's not when they were just starting out their career. They're about in the middle, approaching their prime. So we've got Thierry Henry at 25. He might not be the exact ages that they were in that 2003-2004 season, but we've done the best we can. He's the second highest rated, the Dutchman at a 92 overall, Patrick Vieira in the middle of the park, box-to-box tank of a midfielder. Yet another Frenchman, one of the world's best, as we move on to Robert Pires, man, on the left. He is going to kill it. They've gone down in Arsenal folklore, and they well and truly deserve their icon cards within FIFA 20. Even though we couldn't recreate the team perfectly, we've got a key player in every single department. We'll take a look at the only non-icon player in this Arsenal team, Gael Clichy, who was 18 at the time, wasn't really a first starting team member, but was definitely developing through the ranks, breaking through in North London. We've decided to add him back in here. Who knows if he could establish himself into a legend or just go down the same career path. If you didn't know, Freddie Ljungberg was a legend card back in the day. Don't know why he's been removed. Don't know why he's no longer in the game. Therefore, we couldn't add him into the team, which is slightly annoying. He would have slotted perfectly in that right mid position. Also, Kolo Toure, who just retired a couple of years ago. The expectations are high. They gotta relive that legacy once more. So let's see if the team and the icons can all do it in today's era and take the Gunners up back to the glory days. We're gonna find out. Season 1, let's get simulating. Okay then, Season 1's a wrap. Arsene Wenger, I see you. Arsenal aren't playing around. Even though Sir BCHD is at the helm, they have finished on top with only one loss. They were a game away from achieving that invincible status here in 2020. Managing to gather 103 points. It's a Premier League title nonetheless. Add that to the collection. Man City, Spurs, and Liverpool all in the top 4 with 90 plus points. It's Chelsea, West Ham, Man United all finishing outside European places. And towards the relegation zone, it is AFC Bournemouth, Sheffield United, and Southampton getting relegated to the Championship. Over in the FA Cup, they took out the title 3-0 to Manchester United. It's a domestic double in the bag. They have done one over the Red Devils at Wembley. In the Carabao Cup, can they do the treble? Yes, they do in a North London derby. They take home the League Cup as well. Domestic champions, domestic treble winners. Here's how they did in the Europa League, and again, it was a rematch of the FA Cup final. Arsenal versus Manchester United. The rivalry's back. The derby's back. It's in the classic days now. Forget your Liverpools versus Man Cities. This was the classic Premier League derby back in the 2000s. Arsenal have taken home the quadruple. How does it feel? still. They're going to be participating in Champions League football. Nonetheless, didn't really mean anything if they won the Europa League because they took out the league, and it's Bayern Munich. They did what they did in real life, and they won 2-1 against Liverpool in the final. I'm predicting the Icons to dominate the charts. They're going to be our main protagonists throughout these seasons, and it's Dennis Bergkamp, 45 goals and 18 assists for the Flying Dutchman. The only non-icon who could come close is Nicolas Pepe, who I've stated in previous videos is an absolute gun in these simulations. I don't know what it is about him. He's literally a cheat code in career mode. 38 goals, 13 assists in 70 appearances. Top stuff from the Ivorian winger. Thierry Henry's picked up a long-term injury. Nonetheless, 66 appearances, 34 goals and 12 assists, and Robert Pires, 20+ numbers in both categories, goals and assists wise. 47 goal contributions in 65 appearances. It's Patrick Vieira. He had the lowest output and productivity out of all the icons, only with 17 goal contributions, but that's not really his job. Job is to really boss the midfield, cause absolute havoc in the middle of the park, so I don't blame him. Towards the bottom of the pack, it is the goalkeeper Lehmann with 38 clean sheets in 68 games. Just in case you're in the market for a few icons in career mode, these are their values. Thierry Henry bursting through that 9-figure mark, £109.5 million worth of valuation on the transfer market. Dennis Bergkamp approaching that 9-figure range as well at 99 mil. We have Robert Pires valued at 86 million and Patrick Vieira standing out at 84. Big money for big ballers, and they're going to be worth every single penny if they keep delivering Arsenal trophies like that season in, season out. It's an ideal starting campaign for Arsenal and their Invincibles returning in 2020. I'm sure every Arsenal fan has to agree with me there. 4 trophies in one season, and they're not done yet. Arsenal's pursuit for Invincible Premier League glory continues here in Season 2. They've gone back-to-back league champions once more with 105 points on top of the table. It's easy for them. They're clean sweep in these streets with only 1 loss again. I want to find out who they lost to because this has got to be a curse or something. Well, it's their bitter North London rival Spurs trying to ruin their parade with a 2-0 loss back in November. A sucker punch to their Invincibles' hopes. Meanwhile, it's Chelsea down in 7th. We got Wolves, Everton all in mid-table, and getting relegated is Stoke City, Norwich, and Cardiff City, all going back down to the Championship. They lost out in the Community Shield up against Manchester City. The Gunners fell through at Wembley, very uncharacteristic of them, and we have an FA Cup final to simulate at the end of the season versus Liverpool. It is going to get heated. Carabao Cup action, and in the final, they did end up getting revenge upon the Citizens, a 4-1 demolition job. In the UEFA Super Cup, they took on Bayern, and it proved to be an exciting 6-goal thriller. The Bavarians taking it out on penalties 5-4, so they lost both finals of their pre-season trophy hopes. Their return to the Champions League, they got given a piss-easy group here with Leverkusen, PSV, and Lokomotiv Moscow. In the round of 16, they took down Atletico Madrid 4-2 on aggregate. Quarterfinals, it's Bayern returning to haunt them again, knocking out the Gunners 4-2. And in the final, it will be the defending champions Bayern going head-to-head up against Real Madrid, who have got 13 of them. Before we take a deep dive into Season 2's player stats, we're going to simulate this FA Cup final versus Liverpool, taking on Jurgen Klopp at Wembley. Have the lads got enough to do it in them? Win another piece of silverware, and no, it's an 110th minute winner from Roberto Firmino. Dennis Bergkamp and Henry's goals wasn't enough. Bergkamp missed a penalty as well, just wasn't our day, and the Liverpudlians get one back on the Invincibles. 2 pieces of silverware won out of a possible 6, a lot of finals that were lost. There was potential there for a second for a clean sweep. However, that is not how it played out. Top goal scorer is Dennis Bergkamp once more with 48 goals and 15 assists. 61 appearances for the Dutchman, now at 93 overall. Thierry Henry not far behind him with 36, managing 9 assists in 66 appearances. Nicolas Pepe, like I said again, killing the game with 29 goals and 12 assists. Robert Pires on that left-hand side, the Frenchman netting 24 times, providing 15 assists, and Sol Campbell from the back with 5 goals. Patrick Vieira, yet again, not really proven that his strength are goals or assists. I mean, this season he managed 16, which is quite remarkable. The Frenchman knows how to do the dirty work and knows how to do it well. Our German shot stopper, a safe pair of hands behind the defense, managed 35 clean sheets and a cheeky 2 assists on top of that. Jens Lehmann now at a 91. Despite them being in their prime, they're still growing slightly in overall, mostly all of them. Sol Campbell now up to a 91, a +2 for him this season. They're dominating domestically in Season 2, proving their credentials in England once more. Now it's time to prove themselves in Europe, the Champions League. Can they do it? And that Invincibles crown still yet to be retained. Season 3's on the horizons. I wonder what is going to go down. Here we go. Season 3's a wrap. It's done, dusted, and Arsenal have not only gone and done it again, it's the 3-peat for the Gooners. The Invincibles Invincibles proven too much for the league. It's that one loss again. They're literally just one game away from being Invincibles. Proven to be impossible in FIFA 20 career mode. Will they ever be able to do it? We don't know, but Man City, their closest contenders, 9 points behind them. Manchester United finish in 6th, and it's Chelsea, Liverpool finishing off the top 4. Spurs in 5th is Watford, Southampton, and Sheffield United, again, getting relegated to the Championship. Meanwhile, in the Community Shield, they got their vengeance at Wembley with a 5-4 win on penalties against United. Another FA Cup final we got to look forward to. It's a rematch of last year's final. We're going to try and simulate that one and see if we can take down the Reds. At least in the Carabao Cup we did with a 1-0 win over them. And the Champions League Group E was a bit tougher of a challenge with Atletico Madrid in there, but we managed to finish on top with 18 points. In the round of 16, the Invincibles saw past Paris in the quarterfinals. An all-English affair. Man City on aggregate 3-2 progressed through to the semi-finals, and it's a City versus Bayern Munich Champions League final. Here is the lineup headed into today's final. Nothing much changed. It's another FA Cup moment. David Luiz trying to hit me up to play, but no, the Invincibles take first priority, and we're simulating it once more. Can Le Mans keep that clean sheet? Can the boys deliver? Yes, they can. With a 2-1 win, the French connection in Pires and Henry get the job done. They cancel out Salah's equaliser. It's another English treble to celebrate. Beautiful scenes, as we have here Sir BCHD and Thierry Henry. Lo and behold, 2 icons in one room. There you go, sharpshooter Bergkamp wins the golden boot. It's like he never left. They're so close to recapturing that exact title and getting a golden Premier League trophy in their hands. This man is definitely helping out a lot. Dennis Bergkamp, in his prime, you love to see it, with 46 goals and 16 assists. 62 goal contributions in 67 appearances. That is just scary. Meanwhile, his partner in crime, Thierry Henry, 37 goals and 16 assists. Just 9 short of the man. Nicolas Pepe is always in the mix, in that top 3. I told ya, he's an absolute beast. A gun in simulations with 30 goals and 12 assists for the Ivorian. Patrick Vieira, with one of his most productive and output-heavy seasons to date. He's come up big, and the bully in the middle of the park has managed double figures in both goals and assists, just like Robert Pires, proven to be a bit more of a playmaker with 22 assists and 13 goals. 35 goal contributions, and the man Sol Campbell with 5 goals and 1 assist, leading from the back, now 93 rated. It's our main man, our number 1, with 67 appearances, 45 clean sheets. It's unprecedented numbers. It really is. Now Henry up to a 96, 95 rated Bergkamp, and all the icons are 90 plus. Financially, we have some prized assets on our hands. It's time to do it all over again in Season 4. Can they go all the way? We're gonna have to find out. Hello. Season 4, and their league wins surely would have come to an end sooner rather than later. Finally, Manchester City have bucked the curse, and they have ruined their streak. They wanted to go for 4 in a row. They wanted to be invincible, and yet again, they've picked up 4 league losses in 4 seasons. Ending up on 99 points, 6 points away from the Citizens on top of the table. It's Liverpool, Manchester United, and Chelsea rounding up the top 5. Spurs finishing in 7. Got Leicester dangling in the lower half, and it's Aston Villa, Norwich, and Bristol City getting relegated. FA Community Shield time, and they actually took down the champions in the least important game of the season, 2-0. Over in the FA Cup, no, they weren't into the final. Liverpool destroyed Newcastle 3-0. Oh, we ended up losing to Newcastle 2-1. The Invincibles knocked off their perch, and it's becoming a harsh reality check now in the Carabao Cup. No, they weren't in the final either. Man City win 2-1. In the semis, they got knocked out on away goals to Liverpool, 2-2 on aggregate. Surely they can make up for it in the Champions League. Otherwise, they're going to go their first full season without silverware. They finish on top of Group C, drawn in with Napoli, Valencia, and Genk. In the round of 16, Benfica absolutely capitulated, 6-1 on aggregate for Arsenal. They move into the quarterfinals, and they eliminate Inter 4-2 on aggregate. Into the semis, they face Atletico Madrid, and they book their ticket into the Champions League final. It's an all-English affair, and the Citizens will meet us first versus second in the Premier League. It's going down, and it's a fight to the death for the Holy Grail. For the first time since 2006, 17 years later, Arsenal find themselves in a Champions League final. Unfortunately, a mainstay, a main piece of the puzzle here in this Arsenal starting 11, Patrick Vieira, unable to participate. He's been suspended for the final. Sol Campbell will take up on captaincy duties tonight. That's our starting 11. Here goes nothing. We'll take a look at the play stats after this game, and this could be a monumental moment in Arsenal club history. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get the popcorn ready, because tonight is going to be a blockbuster clash. 2 titans, 2 behemoths of world and English football fighting for that Champions League trophy, the first in both club histories. Could be a night to remember for the Invincibles reunited, or it could be a nightmare. Let's hope it's the latter. Man City have a couple of icons of their own, and it's an ex-Arsenal legend in Overmars. Didn't participate in the Invincible season, so therefore therefore didn't qualify for this squad. Their icons include Andrea Pirlo, Overmars like we covered, Lineker up top, and their team is looking as strong as ever. This squad file, this mod basically puts a bunch of icons into the free agents, so teams like Bayern Munich, Man City, who you've seen dominate this simulation so far, just have a bunch of legends scattered throughout their teams, just like us. So I guess it's level playing field. It's Man City kicking us off tonight. Let's get this one underway. And Torreira in the middle of the park. Will it be the same as Nicola Pepe, a star player in this Invincible squad, whips the ball in instead of Bergkamp straight away, but Skriniar shuts him down. Thierry Henry gets on the end of it, and Nicola Pepe available on this right-hand side. He's got to live up to Lundberg's name, and the Ivorian's made his way into the box. Is he going to sweat it across or go himself? He passes it off to Torreira, off to Guendouzi, and they test Ederson once more. Thierry Henry back on defensive duties, man. He does not stop. Rodri passes through to Bernardo Silva again. Bernardo wriggles his way around. Andrea Pirlo in a shooting opportunity. No penalty, and Lemon gets low to deny him. They're not decisive in the final third, and that is going to be the end of the first 45. Halftime, and it's been a bit of a cagey opener. Bergkamp wins the header. Now these two need to combine to make some magic. He's been taken down by Skriniar. Surely, oh, he's been soft. Only a booking. Here's the last 2 minutes of added stoppage time. We've got Pepe on the right-hand side. Will he find... Oh, he completely burns him. Will he find either Bergkamp or Henry in the middle? It might be the last chance of the game. A clear-cut opportunity opening up here. He's going to do a few step-overs. It's Thierry Henry, and he can't manage to find it under Ederson. We're headed into extra time. That could have been a game-winning moment. I'm not afraid to tell you that. Nearly nothing happened in that second half besides that last chance, so we go again. He's moving forward viciously at the moment. This movement has been unrivaled, and on this left-hand side, he finds himself in a shooting opportunity. Ederson at the near post was ready. Maitland-Niles running forward off the corner. Granit Xhaka, Henry, he's onside, and Ederson met the challenge. Perez off for Gabriel Martinelli. What is the CPU doing? It's an invincible icon. It's Thierry Henry off for Lacazette. The CPU manager, we need a word. Stop taking off the icons. Lineker's going to go for it, you know, from 27 yards. This is his kind of range. And he's going to go full power here. No, he goes over it. It's João Cancelo to take it. And Lemon, bread and butter stuff for him. These CPU versus CPU simulations, like sometimes they're a goal fest. It's a bloodbath. And then other times you get a completely boring melodramatic final. But what I'm looking forward to, the penalty shootouts, are usually just so random. Anything can happen. It's the most exciting part of these little simulations. After extra time, they've played 120 minutes. Henry and Perez won't be taking penalties that they were substituted. But now, Lemon, please save this from Gary Lineker, and he just slots it into the top left-hand corner. Got Dennis Bergkamp, who had a few chances in this match, but he converts his penalty nice and coolly. It is Ilkay Gundogan. And another German steps up to the plate, and it's a German denying his fellow countryman. Now Nicola Pepe needs to convert. He does. With ice running through his veins, Bernardo Silva now tries the Panenka and completely makes a fool of himself. Lacazette, I can't even pronounce his name, but that is a penalty from the heavens. The Frenchman replacing Thierry Henry. He would be proud looking over at the bench, but now it's an ex-Arsenal legend playing for Manchester City against his old club. Can Lemon keep him out? And he does! Saves it with the feet! And it's one of the shortest penalty shootouts we've had to witness in FIFA 20. And the hero of the night, Lemon, in between the sticks, the German miracle. Our number one saves the day, denying an ex-Arsenal legend. Probably deep down inside, he'll be happy with himself missing that penalty for his former club to achieve glory. Now they've done what no other Arsenal team could do and win a Champions League title. 3-1 on penalties. Pretty lackluster Champions League final, if I do say so myself. But the North Londoners are victorious in this all-English encounter. Spurs fans, look away. It is Sol Campbell, the captain, lifting up the trophy for the Arsenal. What a moment. What an achievement. They've been able to redo the wrongs of 2006. Drink it in. Soak it in. Arsene Wenger's former legends are now victorious in 2023, and I'm sure the celebrations are going to go deep into the night. It wasn't easy, but they're taking that trophy back home to the Emirates. For all their efforts just to top off that Champions League victory, it's Bergkamp's partner in crime, Thierry Henry, taking home the Ballon d'Or in 2023. The Frenchman, one of the world's best, 96 overall, never won it throughout his career, so I'm glad he gets to do it virtually. Bergkamp and Henry were both nominated, but it's just Henry who's too good. Here are your invincible European heroes Heroes in all their glory. Dennis Bergkamp didn't really show up much in the final, but he converted his penalty. That's all we could have asked him to do. With 47 goals and 11 assists, he played his part this season. Thierry Henry with a nice, concise 40 goal contributions in 60 appearances. Nicolas Pepe with a mind-boggling 58 goal contributions. Vieira unfortunately had to sit out. Looked on from the bench. His appearance in midfield was sorely missed with 25 goal contributions. It's Robert Pires with a bit of a lackluster campaign, only mustering up 12 goals and 19 assists. As we scroll down, Sol Campbell, who lifted up the Champions League trophy, 4 goals in 47 appearances from centre-back. Gael Clichy was also a bit more involved this year, now at 21 years of age, 1 goal and 6 assists for the French left-back. The hero in the penalty shootout, 30 clean sheets ain't too shabby at all. As now we take a look at the highest rated players, it's still Henry at 96. I think they've reached their cap now, all at 28 years of age. Lemon and Sol Campbell all improving. Arsenal fans must be getting around this 100%. Thierry Henry, the man with a statue outside the Emirates, standing pretty next to the Champions League trophy. Things only possible in FIFA 20 career mode. You love to see it. You know what? We could end it there, but we're going for one last rodeo. Season 5. We're giving them one last chance as a team to do it again. Let's see what they can conjure up in their 5th campaign. He's just unstoppable. The French hitman, he's gone 2 for 2. And he's won the Ballon d'Or in 2024. Gone back to back. We should have kept track of this over the simulation. I'm kicking myself right now. But the Invincibles are proving to win team trophies and also individual accolades. No way we've... No, I thought, okay, I was actually going to end it all there. But Season 5, and they have ended it off on an even higher note. It is an invincible season. 34 wins, 4 draws, 106 points. And Man City left in the dust, just like that Champions League penalty shootout. What a campaign. 4 Premier League titles in 5 seasons. Impeccable. Unrivaled in the Premier League, we have Liverpool and Spurs finishing out the top 4. It's Chelsea and Manchester United just narrowly missing out on the top 4. As we scroll down to the bottom, Stoke City, Watford and West Brom getting relegated. Oh, again another clash with Man City. Okay, we've got an FA Cup final to simulate here at Wembley. We've got a Carabao Cup and we did win it 4-0 against Burnley. It ended a fairy tale run for the Claret and Blue. A potential treble on the cards. Let's see how they did in the Club World Cup. They did win the Club World Cup 3-0. Another piece of silverware to add to the collection. 3 pieces of silverware. Can we make it 4 in the UEFA Super Cup? Yes, they did against Manchester United 2-1. And here we have the Champions League. They were unable to defend their crown. It is a rematch of 2020's final, Bayern versus PSG, where they get knocked out. Did they even make it out of the group? Yes, they did. Coming up against Barcelona, they lost 4-2 on aggregate in the round of 16. Pires has picked up a knock, but I think he's a tough cookie. He can carry on. 4 trophies won with a potential 5th on the line and a domestic treble here ready for us to claim. Let's see if they can do it at Wembley once more. And it's a 3-0 comfortable win. Thierry Henry with a double and Nicolas Pepe in the 86th minute to seal it. Here are their final stats after 5 simulated seasons. All you guys who add them up and mathematically do the calculations in your head. If you comment down below, I'll make sure to show it some love. Do the calculations throughout the whole seasons. And let's see who our most important player was in this Arsenal Invincibles side. But it's Dennis Bergkamp. 29. He's peaked with 50 goals and 13 assists, 63 goal contributions in 65 appearances. Nicolas Pepe continues to go from strength to strength, 41 goals and 16 assists. Thierry Henry with 33. He scored a double in the FA Cup final and 12 assists. Robert Pires, he's gone down in overall, surprisingly, at 29. 92 rated with 22 assists to his name. Our best playmaker this season, Patrick Vieira, putting up consistent numbers. He's always in and around that range with 13 goals and 8 assists, 94 rated. And Sol Campbell with 3 assists and a goal from centre-back will move down to Lehmann, managing 2 assists. Our German with 49 clean sheets. No one is getting past this German war, and he's proved it. Oh, it's actually Sol Campbell, our highest rated player. I did not see that one coming. A +2 to his rating this season. Lehmann's gone up a +1 with those exquisite goalkeeping stats. World class. Unfortunate scenes as he's literally won everything there is to win. Gael Clichy still improving, which is a given considering he's only 22. Here is the team's overall records in terms of titles: 4 Premier Leagues, 9 domestic cups, 2 Continental Cups, 1 Europa League and 1 Champions League title. Altogether, they've played 338 games, won 294, drawn 27, and only lost 17 in a 5-year period. Scoring 890 goals and conceding 162. I know it's come pretty late in FIFA 20, but this is probably going to be one of my favorite team building and experiment type simulations we've done so far. Even though I'm not an Arsenal fan, I've just come to appreciate the icons in all their glory and the type of numbers they've been able to churn out, the awards and silverware they've won over this 5-year sim. It's been outstanding. Hopefully all you guys, and especially the Arsenal fans out there, enjoyed. If you did, make sure to to drop the video a like down below, hit subscribe, turn on those notifications, baby. 100k before 2021. Can we do it? I don't know. Comment down below what you want to see next and on FIFA 21. As always, I've been BCHD. Those have been the Arsenal Invincibles team in FIFA 20 career mode, and I'll catch you all in the very next video.